Alright, what's up y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It's been like 2 weeks, I want to say, since I've uploaded. There's a lot to be updated on. I want to say I have not been recording like I said I was going to, which my apology. I've documented some things which I'll throw in this video. There's been a whole list of stuff that I've been doing to this vehicle in the last 2 weeks. Plans have changed. Obviously you see behind me, the 20th is not behind me anymore. That's taken a huge turn. I went a whole different route. I'll begin saying that I did give up on that car. I ended up parting it out, which obviously, I don't know if you still see behind me, but I have a bunch of parts behind me. So I'm still selling some stuff. I've sold maybe half of it, but the car is gutted. Tow truck will be here either today or tomorrow to come get it. It's literally bare shell. So main focus and priority right now is this 337 GTI. I have a whole list of stuff that I've done to it. I actually made a list on my phone right here. I want to begin saying that so far the only thing I've really documented was the exhaust and maybe the coolant flush. I haven't really documented a lot of things. There's a lot of content coming with this car, a lot of changes, a lot of plans. I got nothing but time. I don't know if you guys live in Michigan or outside of Michigan, but we all know fall is now hitting in Michigan, so the summer season is over, so I'm not really in a rush to be getting this done. So during the winter time, I'm probably gonna have it on jack stands, maybe tear it down. Like I said, there's some big plans coming. Let me start off with this list. So first things first, as soon as I bought the car, I did an oil change, fuel filter change, and a coolant flush. The person had green coolant in it. Of course, people don't understand these European cars. Second thing I did, I threw on my forged diverter valve, took out the OEM one, threw in the forge, throttle body, two intercooler piping. I swapped out the ECS tuning silicone one. Pancake pipe delete. It's not really a delete. You are eliminating the pancake pipe intercooler piping. It's a smushed pancake pipe, and I got a round stainless steel one. It looks really nice. I guess it flows a lot better. That came with the 20th, so I took that off the 20th and put that on here. Just recently I did the whole SAI, secondary air injection, and evap delete. I had to do all the coolant flanges, so I swapped out all the coolant flanges with the metal ones. So while I was at it, I'm like, you know, I might as well just get rid of all this nonsense. So that's two things in one stone, or two birds in one stone. Yeah. So I knocked out both of those. I also did the slotted rear disc on the rears. Hooked up a boost gauge. Obviously you see in my last video, I just hooked up a boost gauge to confirm how many pounds it's pushing, and it's pushing 20 pounds. So there's a tune on this car. I have no idea what tune. I did pull the ECU out, but there's no markings. It's tuned, I just don't know what tune. It runs good, so that's all that matters. And the last thing I just did yesterday was I threw some coilovers on it. I actually found these coilovers for $100. They're FK Street Lines. They're like $450 coilovers. Picked them up for $100, couldn't beat it. Just to drop it, get rid of the stock suspension, stock height. I will say it looks a lot better. I have not drove it yet, so I'm assuming it's pretty stiff, maybe bouncy. I don't know. It says fixed dampening, so we'll see how they are. I pretty much maxed them out, so we'll see how this rides. So yeah, that's what I've done so far. Oh, and I threw a roof rack on it. That's not really like a maintenance thing, but yeah, I did throw a roof rack. So the things that I need to do so I need to replace the rear wheel bearings, and while I'm at it, I'm going to be throwing my drop plates on it, give it a little camber, give it a little more low. Nothing too crazy. The plates I have right now are -5, which that's fine with me. -5 is going to be perfect, not going to wear out tires too crazily. Yeah, by the time I'm done with what I plan on doing up front, I'll be about -5 up front too, and that's it. I'm not going to the extreme like I did with the Jetta. This is going to be a settle build. It's not going to be crazy camber, crazy stance. Obviously I'm all about fitment, but camber, I'm not going crazy this time. So I need to do rear wheel bearings. Today I actually plan on replacing the radiator and thermostat, because I have the metal housing for the thermostat. It's a lot easier to get to when you have the core support off and the fans off and the radiator off, and I have a brand new radiator already, so I might as well replace that while I'm at it. Oil catch can. Right now I got it circulating back in the intake, which is okay, but I don't like it. Hot air needs to go into the catch can. Oh, I forgot to mention I did do an exhaust. 42 drafts, full downpipe all the way back. Stage 1 or stage 2 dog bone mount. I have that, took it off the 20th. I didn't even know it was a stage 1 or 2, but it's solid, so I'm gonna be putting that on the car. I have BFI motor mounts, poly, solid mounts, whatever you wanna call them. I gotta put those on. Also, along with that, I'm going to be putting my 1-inch engine spacers on so I don't destroy my oil pan. But before I do that, I have to notch the frame. That's gonna be a fun job. I think I'm gonna wait for them 3 jobs while it's up on jack stands this winter time. I'm not gonna be in a rush to do it right now. Where it's sitting right now in the coilovers isn't too crazy. I think I can survive without bashing my oil pan. I hope. I might have to raise it a little bit, but I think I'll be good. I gotta do the front slotted rotors. Ain't no big deal. It should take me no more than 30 minutes to swap. Timing belt, water pump. I bought the kit for the 20th motor. Never used it, which I'm kind of glad I didn't use it, and I'm gonna be using it on this. So like I said, while it's down this winter time, it's gonna be up on jack stands. I'm just gonna knock everything out at once. One more thing to do is replace rear beam bushings. So my beam is kind of swaying right now. When I had it up in the air to put the coilovers on yesterday, I noticed the bushings are shot. So that's another thing to do. But yeah, that's about it. I don't really have nothing too crazy to do with this car. I've just been doing minor maintenance, also swapping out all the black pillars, the black seatbelt covers, all that black stuff I'm putting in this car. I don't like tan headliners. Have it, why not swap it into the car? Things I need to buy for this car, I need to buy a catch can. Gotta buy the rear hubs and bearings. I gotta do the axle bushing, so I gotta order those. And also I'm doing R32/TT control arms and spindles. So I have the control arms already, now I just gotta get the spindles. Last thing on the list, is MK5 rear bag brackets. I was gonna keep it a secret, but as you know, I can't keep things secret. I like to just give it away, but I am bagging this car. I already have the bags ordered. They're being made as we speak. It's gonna be a few weeks before I get them. Like I said, by the time I get them, this car will be up on jack stands, it'll be all tore down, and I will be bagging this car. So these coilovers will be up for sale here in a few weeks. I don't even know why I put them on. I just wanted to see the car low, I guess. Yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna throw in a couple clips of what I have done to the car and I guess what it looks like now, but I haven't really done much. Nothing too crazy, nothing too physically, dramatically changing. So yeah, that's it. I have a to-do list, a done list, and to buy list, of course. So I'm gonna throw that up in there. But yeah, that's it. Figure I'd give you guys an update and let you guys know that things have changed. My plans are always changing. I never stick to the same plan. I'm bad at that. My mind's always racing. I'm just always changing my mind about things. So like I said, things with the 20th have definitely taken a dramatic turn. I wanted to save the car, but then I realized, you know what, my focus is on this 337 right now, so that's just changed. The money that I'm making off this part out is funding for the bags. Why not just sell all these parts, part the car out, let it go to the scrapyard, make my money, fund it towards 337. Sounds like a decent plan to me. I appreciate you guys staying tuned with me, watching my videos. Don't forget to like, leave your ideas down below, and please subscribe to the channel. It's slowly growing. Not everybody likes Mark IV content, but there is a community out there, so hopefully you guys are watching. Hopefully you guys are interested in what I'm doing. I'm gonna try to stay up to date with the updates on the car. I wanna vlog more. I wanna document a lot of upgrading, but I'm horrible at breaking out the camera. I always forget. I just like to get things done. By the time I'm done, I'm like, dang, I should have recorded that. I'm gonna do my best to give you guys the content of me updating things, upgrading things, changing things. So, like I said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Peace.